LOVEcheat Amir Khan told yesterday how his stint in the jungle had convinced him his troubled marriage would now last forever. Boxing champ Amir, voted out on Friday night, said his I'm A Celeb experience had changed him and vowed to stay faithful to pregnant wife Fayul Maktoum for good. LOVEcheat Amir Khan, 31, says his stint in the jungle had convinced him his troubled marriage would now last forever. In an exclusive interview after he left the show, Amir also told how he had grown close to Georgia Toffolo, 22, red-hot favorite to be crowned queen of the jungle in tonight's final, and the former world boxing champ spoke glowingly of his unlikely jungle pal, Stanley Johnson, 77. But Alton lad Amir, who turned 31 on the show, said, "Family-wise, being in the jungle has made me realize how important they are to me. In a weird way, being away from them has made me feel closer to them." Boxing champ Amir said his jungle experience had changed him and vowed to stay faithful to pregnant wife Fayul Maktoum for good. Amir, at the center of the show's notorious Strawberry Gate incident, said he had caught up with Boris Johnson's dad Stanley since leaving the show. Amir looked set to split from stunning Fayul, mum to the 3-year-old daughter Lamisa in the run-up to the show as a bitter war of words between them erupted. But yesterday Amir told The Sun on Sunday, "I definitely have more appreciation for my little girl and my wife Fayul, because I wasn't around them. I was so far away. I miss them like crazy. I don't think we'll break up again now. We both know how much we need each other." It was a bit of a wake-up call for us both, and it will only make us stronger. Amir now plans to kickstart his boxing career and win back a world title next year. Just weeks ago, Amir and Fayul looked set to divorce as the bitter rows were played out on Twitter. Amir accused her of cheating on him with fellow boxer Anthony Joshua, and Fayul hit back saying he had cheated on her. But 3 weeks of isolation in the bush has given Amir time to think about her and little Lamisa. Amir added, "We didn't go through with the divorce as it's void banned in his Muslim religion when a girl is pregnant. So it was a lesson, and I think our marriage will last forever now." Amir Khan relives his best moments with Anton Dek on I'm A Celebrity 2017. Long-suffering Fayul has forgiven him after he was seen with other women, including models Gabbar Beknazar and Bilagu Samo, who he was pictured with last month. But Amir is now looking forward to returning to the home in Bolton, and has promised look after Fayul as they prepare for the new baby. He said, "In the jungle I was worried about how the wife is doing. Is she getting her medicals? She wrote in her letter from home to me that I have to start making her the vegetable juices that I made her when she was pregnant last time." Just weeks ago, Amir and Fayul looked set to divorce as the bitter rows were played out on Twitter. Amir looked emotional as he recalled his first conversation with Fayul since he came out of the jungle. "I want to make sure she is eating healthily and that I am feeding her the right nutrients. I am a very caring husband." Amir looked emotional as he recalled his first conversation with Fayul since he came out of the jungle. He said, "I spoke to her on the phone. Lamisa was asleep. She's happy I am out now, and she said, 'Enjoy your last few days in Australia and I can't wait to see you.'" Asked if they would renew the wedding vows, he added, "We don't do vow renewal in Islam. We didn't really have the divorce or anything, and also it's void when a girl is pregnant to get divorced. So it was all a lesson, and I think it will last forever now." Amir poses with his dad after leaving the jungle. The former world boxing champ spoke glowingly of his unlikely jungle pal Stanley Johnson, 77. Amir, whose jungle gaffes included not knowing Britain had ever had a female prime minister, also told how he grew closest to Toffee in the spell in the camp. The pair worked out in the makeshift jungle gym and shared jokes and cozy chats. Talking about the Made in Chelsea babe, Amir said, "She's amazing. We became very close. She's really caring. We had loads of conversations and spoke about the jungle gym and tea. I was closest to her out of all the girls. She would always give my hammock a little push to make it swing if I was in there. It was nice. I want her to win. Amir, at the center of the show's notorious Strawberry Gate incident, said he had caught up with Boris Johnson's dad Stanley since leaving the show. The pair chatted at the luxurious Versace hotel, where the campmates stay once they are evicted from the jungle. Asked if he would renew his wedding vows with Fayul, Amir said, "We don't vow renewal in Islam. We didn't really have the divorce or anything." Bolton lad Amir, who turned 31 on the show, said, "Family-wise, being in the jungle has made me realize how important they are to me." Amir explained, "He's a lovely chap. We got on so well. He's so knowledgeable. His stories are great. He was like my best friend. He gave good advice and told me to chase my dreams." Amir also revealed he had history with Saturday's pop singer Vanessa White, 28, confessing they met in a nightclub a decade ago, but insisted nothing happened. He said, "I spoke to her once or twice before when we met at a friend's party. It was before one was married. We were just friends. She's a lovely girl." I'm A Celebrity star Amir Khan's wife Fayul Makhoum defends him amid bullying accusations on this morning. "I promised her and some of the other teammates from London I will take them to dinner when we're back in the UK. It will be my treat." Amir now plans to kickstart his boxing career and win back a world title next year. After recovering from a hand-op, he plans to start training again in January and hopes to be back in the ring as early as March. Amir said, "In the jungle I had a lot of time to think about my boxing career and how I want to be back in the ring again very soon." Amir was at the center of the show's notorious Strawberry Gate incident with Ian Lee. Amir was accused of bullying fellow campmate Ian after the Strawberry incident. "I'm going to become a world champion again. I need to be smart and make sure I don't make any mistakes." With almost 2 years out of the ring after his co-loss to Canelo Alvarez, Amir insisted he would be wiser with his decisions. He said, "I picked fights with people who were wrong for me, like Canelo. He's too big for me. I need to fight people who are in my own weight division." Amir's jungle gaffes included not knowing Britain had ever had a female prime minister. Amir said of his I'm A Celebrity experience, "It was much harder than I thought it would be. Sometimes I think I'm too great for own good. It's not healthy. I believe in myself to the point where I think I can fight anyone. I think it's good to have a bit of fear in me." After leaving the camp yesterday, he said, "The first thing I did when I got out was have a really hot shower and I used loads of soap and you could see the dirt coming off. I still smell. I put loads of aftershave on me, but I could smell cold because I was always around the log fire. I'm going to get a pedicure and manicure. It was lovely to see my family. My dad and brother are here and it's been so good to see a familiar face." The campmates had become like family too. Amir shows off his incredible weight loss after limited food on the show. Amir beams as he arrives at the hotel where campmates stay once booted from the jungle. Amir said of his I'm A Celebrity experience, "It was much harder than I thought it would be. I thought we would be sneaking off to sleep in hotels and if you felt a bit upset the producers would help you out and give you some food. But it was nothing like that. I didn't realize that if we didn't win trials we didn't get food and that we would only be on rice and beans. I thought because I was scared of snakes and animals they would be easier on me. But going in the jungle has made me stronger. I've now become tougher as a person. I have met different kinds of people like Stanley. I'm a sportsman so I'm not really around actors like Jenny and Jamie, or singers like Vanessa." Amir Khan actually manages to get him a celebrity's kiosk Keith to speak in social media post. "I realized we are all the same. We respect each other and we're simple, honest people." He said he lost weight, adding, "I lost 15 pounds eating rice and beans. It was a good detox for me. Not eating and the hunger was very tough. I would crave a fizzy drink sweets, but the food they gave us was fruits I'd never heard of or seen in my life. It was mad. The food I was eating didn't give me any energy. I was spiking, getting a little bit of energy, and then I had nothing again. It was just so hard for me. Karen Clifton told Jamie Redknapp. Keep Louise away from my husband. Strictly's secret couple Gemma Atkinson and Gawker in fiery public roast. Strictly bosses set to axe Karen Clifton after her rift with husband Kevin. Strictly's Alexandra Burke and Gawker had fiery bust-up ahead of dance-off. Love Island's Johnny Mitchell confirmed as CBB's first male contestant. Saturday's star Molly King is secretly romancing her hunky. Strictly partner Amir said there was one stage when he felt like quitting. He said, "My lowest point was in the Fright House trial when I was up against Vanessa. Anton Deck warned that there was going to be a lot of big animals in there, so I should be very careful around them. I sent myself. I was so scared. At the point I nearly quit. The only way I was able to hide it was because of my boxing, but inside I was thinking, how am I going to cope and deal with this?"